Making asset declaration mandatory for politicians and high governmental officials in Malaysia would require a combination of legal, institutional, and cultural changes. Here's a step-by-step guide on how this could be achieved. 1. Legislative framework. Draft and pass a law. Introduce a bill in the Malaysian Parliament to make asset declaration mandatory for all politicians, high-ranking government officials, and their immediate family members. This law should clearly define who must declare assets, e.g., MPs, senators, ministers, senior civil servants, judges, etc. What constitutes an asset, e.g., properties, investments, cash, vehicles, luxury goods, etc. The frequency of declaration, e.g., annually, upon assuming office, and upon leaving office.
Penalties for non-compliance or false declarations, e.g., fines, disqualification from office, or criminal charges. Public consultation. Engage stakeholders, including civil society, anti-corruption organizations, and the public, to ensure the law is robust and transparent. 2. Institutional framework. Empower an independent body, establish or designate an independent agency, e.g., the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, or MAC, to oversee the implementation of the asset declaration system. Create a public registry, develop a secure, online platform where declared assets are made publicly accessible. This ensures transparency and allows citizens, media, and civil society to scrutinize the declarations. Audit mechanism. Implement a system for random or targeted audits to verify the accuracy of declared assets. 3. Political will and leadership. Government commitment. The ruling party or coalition must demonstrate strong political will to push for this reform. Leaders should lead by example by voluntarily declaring their assets even before the law is enacted. Bipartisan support. Secure support from opposition parties to ensure the law is not seen as politically motivated and has broad-based legitimacy. 4. Public awareness and advocacy. Civil society engagement. Work with NGOs, transparency advocates, and media to build public support for mandatory asset declaration. Public pressure can help overcome resistance from politicians or officials who may oppose the measure. Educate the public, raise awareness about the importance of asset declaration in combating corruption and promoting accountability. 5. International best practices. Learn from other countries, study successful models of asset declaration in countries like South Korea, Georgia, or Indonesia. Adapt best practices to Malaysia's context. Collaborate with international organizations, seek technical assistance from organizations like the United Nations, World Bank, or Transparency International to design and implement the system. 6. Enforcement and accountability. Strict penalties. Ensure that the law includes strong penalties for non-compliance, such as disqualification from office, fines, or imprisonment. Whistleblower protection. Provide legal protections for whistleblowers who report discrepancies or corruption related to asset declarations. Judicial independence. Ensure the judiciary is independent and capable of adjudicating cases of non-compliance or corruption without political interference. 7. Cultural change. Promote integrity. Foster a culture of integrity and accountability within the government and society. This can be done through education, training, and public campaigns. Reward transparency. Recognize and reward officials who demonstrate transparency and compliance with asset declaration requirements. 8. Pilot implementation. Start small. Begin with a pilot program targeting a specific group, e.g., ministers or MPs, to test the system and address any challenges before scaling up. Iterate and improve. Use feedback from the pilot to refine the system and ensure it is effective and efficient. 9. Monitor and evaluate. Regular reviews. Continuously monitor the implementation of the asset declaration system and make improvements as needed. Public reporting. Publish annual reports on compliance rates, audits conducted, and actions taken against non-compliance. Challenges to anticipate. Resistance from officials. Some politicians or officials may resist the measure, fearing scrutiny of their wealth. Data privacy concerns. Balance transparency with legitimate privacy concerns, especially for family members of officials.
Implementation costs: ensure adequate funding and resources for the system to function effectively. By following these steps, Malaysia can establish a robust and transparent asset declaration system that promotes accountability, reduces corruption, and strengthens public trust in government institutions.